Alright, let's go. I'm making this video with no script, no anything, just to prove a point that you just need to start doing something. Just start doing something, okay? You know, I started this YouTube channel with all of these plans, all of these like schedules, all of these routines that I set up for myself, and look what it's got me. I got 15 subscribers. I got like an average of, you know, my last two videos gotten 5 views, 4 views, and I had all those plans, I had all those schedules, and it's failed, man. See, the point I'm trying to make here is that most of the time things won't go how you would expect them to go, you know. Not everything's gonna go your way, okay? Shit happens. As I moved forward with this YouTube channel, I realized a lot of things. And one of those things is that when you set your goals, it's still a learning process. You know what I mean? Like, as I kept on making these videos, I learned more and more about the process, and I realized the ugly things, the bad things about it, and that it's actually, you know, kind of hard to do. It's because when we do something, we only think about the pros. We should also think about the cons, okay? Well, the point of this video is just not think and just to start otherwise. And then when you are doing the thing, that's when you should think about it, okay? You learn by doing. And I would have never realized this if I hadn't started. So if you're like a small YouTuber like me, if you're starting out and you're stressing about all of the, you know, the editing software, about improving the videos, which is a good thing, because you can hear outside of my room there's like something going on. There's construction thing going on, and my goofy ass self would stress about like not making the video, or I couldn't make videos in this way because the environment around me is pretty loud, okay? And of course you could go ahead and, you know, drown out the noise with some editing software, but my editing software is my laptop, which is like 5 years old, and it's super slow, so I'm editing on my phone. And it's a learning process. I didn't realize that the first time I started. I had all those routines that I could stick to, I had all those planning sessions, I had all the, it's all gone to shit. And I'm making this video to prove a point to just fucking start and just learn as you go. I'm literally like talking without a script here. And I don't know how many views this video will get, but I don't care. I don't care how many views this video will get. I just want you to understand, if you're in this part of your video, that oftentimes things won't go the way you expect them to be, and you just need to learn how to deal with it, and just keep moving forward regardless. Just keep moving forward regardless. I have all these goals, and I know that half of them, like, actually like 75% of them, I'm not gonna achieve. Or no, I can achieve them, but most of the time these goals will change, because you change as a person over time, especially if you're in self-improvement. Okay, maybe you have a better mindset now. No, maybe you, in my case, it's some private stuff, but the things will change as time goes on, and just you need to just keep moving forward and just deal with it as you go. The point is, you just need to start. You know, I could put this analogy in this video where when you were riding a motorcycle, or, you know, a motorbike, it's so much harder just to you know, keep balance if you're staying still. If you're staying still, you know, it's very heavy. But when you're accelerating, when you're moving, it's much easier. So think, apply that to your own self-improvement that if you're moving, I'm sorry if this is really distracting, but what I'm saying here is if you're moving, it's much easier to maneuver. And you're gonna make much more progress that way if you're moving instead of just staying. Okay? This video has really no clear direction, and I but I just wanted to get that thought across real quick. So yeah, God bless. Subscribe.